Hey guys, it's the Fourth Glock Guy, and I thought I would continue my knife collection update by going through this box. And this box used to be my ALOX box. And what happened was this got a little bit too full and had to find another way to carry my ALOX. So I actually found a nice knife roll for that, and I'll show you that in an upcoming video. So this has become my Solidord scale box of Victorinox, and what I thought I'd do is just crack this open and go through it. We'll start with the ones that I carry the most out of here. This actually sits in my kitchen, and this is an Explorer, and I got this real cheap off of eBay, and I thought it had really cool functions. This is the opening layer, which are on most of the Victorinox models, so I won't talk about these too much more. I'll just call it the opening layer and you'll know what they are. So we've got the large flathead and bottle opener, wire stripper, can opener, and small slotted driver. And then this one also has a inline driver, which I think is really cool and actually a little bit more handy than the T style that you find on most of them. And comes with a magnifying glass. This is the Explorer, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Scissors, a pretty well-used, well-loved main blade that has been reground, and as you can see, looks like it had been sharpened on a curb somewhere. I mean, it's pretty rough, but it sharpened it back up and it is functional, just not pretty. And then a small pin blade, a corkscrew, hook, and I believe, yeah, a all reamer with the sewing eye in there. So I believe that's all that's on here, other than the toothpick and tweezers. So I'm going to try and get through this box really quickly. That contains actually a whole lot of the tools that I'll go through here. These are the ones that I carry the most often. These are both compacts. They're identical. Just the only difference is the color. This is the one that I carry almost daily. It's got the main blade, scissors, and a combo blade, which takes that opening layer down to just one tool. So kind of a little compromise, but it does work. It does open cans, it does pop bottles, and it does serve as a large or medium driver. The other things that this has is a corkscrew with a mini driver in there, a little pin, as you can see, toothpick, tweezers, and then an ink pen as well. So this is just kind of slims down everything into a nice little package of what is most commonly used. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. And not all models have this, and I'll show you this to you in just a minute. This also has the hook with a nice file on the back. Not nice file. It is a file though. Hook is not very useful, but to put a little nail file on the back of that, I thought that was a good use of space. I don't know why they don't do that on more of these hooks. So anyways, there that is. Exact same thing, just in black. So just kind of depending on my mood, I'll go with one of those. This is just a signature light classic. So it's just got the main blade and file with the slotted driver, little scissors, and what makes this a signature is the pen and light. This has a red light, which actually isn't very bright at all. I mean, it actually shows up on camera a little bit better than in real life. This is not very bright at all. So kind of wish that was a white light. And I've got another one that does have a white light in there, but I do like the color green. So there you go. We're gonna get through this as quickly as I can because I don't want this to be a long video. This bottom row is all classics in just different colors. So I've got pink, purple, black, red, blue, translucent blue, translucent green, yellow, Stay Glow. And those are all the classics. This is another classic signature light, exactly like this green one. It's just this is called the Silver Tech. So kind of has a cool techie look to it. And again, it's got the signature and the light. This is the light I was referring to. I wish that the green one had. The green one has red. This one has white. You can see the white is much brighter, and that has nothing to do with battery. The red is just not a very bright light. This one is the signature light Midnight Manager, and it's got everything that the classic does, with the addition of the small bottle opener, or cap lifter, wire bender, and this has a magnetic small Phillips, which I think is really cool. If you have eyeglasses, that's a very handy tool to have. And again, light signature, so very cool. Just kind of an upgrade to the Silver Tech, and it's not much larger. You can see it's just like half a layer difference. Next one I have in here, I guess I do have a couple more classics. Another black one and a pink and purple camo. So these are for my daughters when they get a little bit older. I was gonna gift those to them. The Mini Champ. This has a ton of tools. Same 58mm frame, so a small could fit on your keychain or just throw it in your pocket and hardly notice it. It is a little bit thicker than your standard, but it's got a lot of bang for the buck. So has a little scoop of some kind. I think they call that pharmacy scoop or something. A 1-inch ruler with a bit driver on the end. Let's see. This is called the Cut and Pick. And what this is designed to do is cut through medicine bottles and then pick out the cotton ball that's inside. I've also seen and heard this be used for orange peel. So whatever you want to call it, it works for both. A nice little Wharncliffe blade, nice letter opener, and file. And notice this one does not have a flathead on the end. It's actually designed to clean your nails. So there you go. On the back side, it has the main blade, the combo tool right there too, with the bottle opener, wire bender, and magnetic Phillips, and these small scissors. So this has a lot of bang for the buck. It does have tweezers, does not have toothpick, instead it has a pen. So the Mini Champ. So, and then I've got one other 58mm here, and this was a gift from Laura, otherwise known as North Florida Girl on Instagram. She gifted this to me, and it's a slimmed down version of the Mini Champ. I'll show you what it has on here too. The main blade, the file, the little Wharncliffe letter opener blade, and the cut and pick tool. On the back side, it has the combo tool of the letter opener, bottle opener, and magnetic Phillips, and of course the scissors. And this one has the toothpick and tweezers. So this is called the Vagabond, and it is, I believe, a discontinued model. So if you find one, run across it, it's a great tool. It's a little bit slimmer than the Mini Champ, and it gets rid of some of those tools that you would probably never use anyway. So this is a nice option to go with. Going through the 84mm. This is a Victorinox, what's it called? The Evo Grip 16, I believe. And this is based on the Wenger design, but it's got the Victorinox logo. And I believe Victorinox took over the Wenger factory and just kind of rebranded it as Victorinox. And the main differences on here, if you look at this main blade on here, it's actually got a little bit more of a belly to it, which is a Wenger style blade. Has the nail file. And what I like about this one is the file is towards the scale, not towards the blade, so it doesn't scrape the blade, which is a common problem with cadets. It's got the Wenger style scissors. You notice the scissors are a little bit different. And then the opening layer. This opening layer, notice that's a little bit different shape and style, so this kind of resembles more of the Wenger style as well. And as you put pressure on here, it actually kind of locks into place, so it's not going to fold up on you. So that's a cool feature on this one. And then the standard Victorinox can opener. Let's see. On the bottom side of this, it's got a Phillips and all reamer with the sewing eye on it, and of course the toothpick and tweezers. So this is a great little model to have. Packs a lot of punch into a small, very ergonomic frame. So there you go. This is the Bantam. Actually, these next two are both Bantams. It's a 1-layer knife, and this is an old model. You can tell by the shield that's on here. It's got the main blade and it's got the combo tool, and that is it. So very slim line. The older models, from what I understand, did not come with toothpick and tweezers. It was just this. This is a newer model Bantam. Same exact thing, except it does have the toothpick, tweezers, and a key ring on there. So there you go. So just a newer version of the older style. This next one is a Rally, and it resembles the Spartan and the Tinker. Main blade, pin blade, and then the opening layer. There's just no tools on the bottom side. So if you don't need those tools, a corkscrew or the Phillips, this is a great, very affordable model. I think it ranges anywhere from $12 to $15 brand new. So very, very affordable model and just very baseline. So no frills. This is the Tinker, and it's exactly like what I just showed you, except it does have the opening layer on the bottom, and that would have the Phillips and the punch. Everything else is identical on the top side. So there's that. Let's see, what do we got next? Let's go with this one. Okay, this one is Spartan. So if you look at the top, it's got the same tools on the top as the Tinker. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ah, this is not a Spartan. Look at that. This is another compact. So it's got the main blade, the combo tool, scissors. On the bottom side, it has the corkscrew and mini eyeglass driver. But notice this one does not have a hook on here like this one. That has a hook. This one does not. So this is an older model too. I think it dates back to about 1990, if my memory serves correct. And then here is another compact, again with no hook on the bottom, in green, because green is my favorite color. So anyways, I really like the compact. Obviously I've got 4 of them here. Next up is let's see. Okay, so this is the Spartan. The Spartan is identical to the Tinker, except it has a corkscrew instead of a Phillips driver on the back. Otherwise, it is identical in every other way. This is 91 millimeter. The Tinker and Spartan both come in 84 and 91 millimeter models, so you can get a shorter model or larger model. The larger model has the larger blade on it, which is nice. Has the pin blade, smaller pin blade, and then the opening layer. And of course the the toothpick and tweezers. So this is a Spartan. This is another Spartan, as you can see. 2 layers, Phillips, mini screwdriver. And this one is unique because it has serrated blade on it, which I think is a really cool option to have. So if you're going to carry a main blade like just your regular pocket knife, you can carry one of these and have actually a serrated blade with you as well. I'm not a huge fan of combo edges, so this is a great option if you like combo edges but you also like straight edges. You can carry this as your secondary blade and you have your main blade, and you've got the best of both worlds, and you've got a multi-tool with you. So anyways, that's a great option. Also known as the Weekender, I believe, in some areas. Again, same thing. This is a serrated Spartan with white scales on it, and this is the Spartan Plus. The Plus means there is an ink pen included. Everything else is identical: small blade, large blade, and the opening layer. And then on the back side, the corkscrew makes it the Spartan with the mini screwdriver, and then the awl. The Plus scales also have that little pen right there you can pull out. So this is the Super Tinker. Opening layer, scissors, main blade, pin blade, and this has the corkscrew, and I put all of these on here. I don't know if they come that way. I just order extra ones and put them on there because I think it's a great use of space. So there is the Super Tinker. This is the Spartan Light, again in green, and it's got the opening layer, main blade, small blade on the back. And what makes this unique is it has an inline driver, which I actually prefer to the T model. I just think it's just a little bit more ergonomic. And also has a light on it, which I think is really cool. So the Spartan Light. Spartan still has the corkscrew on the bottom, and again the mini driver, and a small pen there. And as you can see through the scales, it's got toothpick and tweezers. So I just kind of ran across this on eBay. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. I don't know. You definitely don't run across them very often. So if you like that model, it's called the Spartan Light. So there you go. Oh, one more 58 millimeter hiding back here. This one is same single layer, just like the classic main blade, nail file with the driver on the end. This is called the Rally, and what makes it the Rally, instead of scissors on the back side, it has a bottle opener, wire bender, and the magnetic driver. And these came with some aftermarket scales. I got this in a trade. I don't know where you would even get these, but they're kind of faux carbon fiber, kind of cool. Press fit on there. They're a little bit loose, so I don't carry this one all that often because I don't want to damage it. But cool model. Of course, you've got the Swiss Champ, which has pretty much everything. I don't want to go through this whole thing, but we'll hit the highlights. It's got the opening layer, the inline Phillips, which is again really cool. Magnifying glass, has a set of pliers, scissors, saw right there, fish scaler, the let's see, I believe it has a file on here too. Yeah, there's the file, and then the knife layer, the large and small. On the back side, corkscrew. It's got a few different flatheads. So it's got a medium and a smaller. The hook, which I don't want to get out because I just don't want to. And then the reamer all sew with the sewing eye. So there's the Swiss Champ, the big daddy of them all. And last one, kind of getting through this quick. This is the Deluxe, Super Deluxe, I can't remember. So it's got the opening layer, the pliers, scissors, and then the knife layer. You can kind of see in there, it's 4 layers. There we go. And then on the back side, yeah, just 2 things on the bottom. So it's got the reamer awl and the T-style Phillips. So there you go. There's my Celador scale collection and the aftermath that I'm going to now have to clean up. So, but I do it for you guys. Love you. All right. Thanks for watching. 4th Clock Guy out.